The hidden connection between food and prostate health. Have you ever considered that your everyday diet might be quietly shaping your future health without you even realizing it? Imagine this. You wake up in the middle of the night again. The frequent trips to the bathroom, the discomfort, the nagging worry, it all starts to feel like an inevitable part of aging. But what if I told you that certain foods you've been eating for years could be the silent culprits behind these struggles? In today's video, we're diving deep into the hidden connection between your diet and prostate health, an insight that most men only realize when problems have already started. But knowledge is power, and today you'll learn how simple dietary shifts can help safeguard your prostate, reduce inflammation, and support long-term vitality. For millions of men, prostate issues remain an afterthought until symptoms begin to disrupt daily life. Frequent nighttime urination, difficulty emptying the bladder, and even a heightened risk of more serious conditions often stem from one overlooked factor. What's on your plate? Yet here's the shocking part. Many of the foods causing harm are the same ones that have been marketed as healthy or harmless. Could your morning glass of milk, that sizzling bacon at breakfast, or even a simple snack be quietly working against your body's natural defenses? Why you should watch until the end. Let's be honest, there's a lot of misinformation out there about prostate health. Some sources say one thing, others say the complete opposite. So how do you separate fact from fiction? In this video, you're not just getting random health tips, you're getting a science-backed but easy-to-follow guide to taking control of your prostate health through simple dietary changes. By watching until the end, you'll discover the hidden connection between certain everyday foods and prostate inflammation, foods that many men eat without a second thought. The truth about dairy and processed meats, and how they may be silently impacting your hormones. Why sugary drinks do more than just expand your waistline, they could also be fueling prostate problems. The biggest mistake most men make when cooking meat, and how to avoid it. Prostate-friendly diet swaps that are not only easy, but also delicious. But this video isn't just about avoiding the bad. It's about empowering you with solutions. I'll walk you through simple, practical food choices that can help reduce inflammation, support hormone balance, and optimize prostate function for years to come. Stick with me until the end, because by the time we're done, you'll have a clear, actionable game plan to improve your diet and protect your prostate without sacrificing the foods you love. Before we dive in, I have a quick question for you. Are you ready to take control of your health? If so, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss expert-backed insights that could change your life. And let's make this interactive. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're committed to better health, or a 0 if you're skeptical but willing to learn. Your feedback helps shape future videos. Alright, let's get started. The first food on our list might surprise you. 7. Processed meats, a hidden threat to your prostate. Processed meats like bacon, sausages, and deli cuts may be delicious, but they could be silently harming your prostate. How do they cause damage? Inflammation trigger. High in saturated fats and sodium, fueling chronic inflammation linked to BPH and prostate cancer. Hormone disruption. Preservatives like nitrates and nitrites convert into carcinogens, increasing cancer risks. Cooking dangers. Grilling and frying create toxic compounds, which may accelerate prostate disease. Studies from Harvard Health confirm men who consume processed meats regularly face a higher risk of prostate issues. How can you protect yourself? Cut back on processed meats. Save them for rare indulgences. Opt for fresh proteins, chicken, turkey, wild-caught fish. Go plant-based. Lentils, tofu, quinoa reduce inflammation. Cook smarter. Bake, steam, or slow cook instead of frying. Every meal you eat either supports or harms your body. Cutting back on processed meats is a simple yet powerful step toward a healthier prostate and a better future. Drop a yes in the comments if you're ready to take charge of your health. Now, let's move on to the next food that might be damaging your prostate. 6. Dairy, the hidden hormone disruptor. Milk, cheese, and creamy yogurts may seem harmless, even beneficial. But what if these everyday dairy products were quietly disrupting your hormones and increasing your prostate risk? How does dairy impact your prostate? Hormonal imbalance. Dairy contains natural estrogens from cows, which can accumulate in your body, disrupting testosterone balance. This imbalance is linked to BPH and increased cancer risk. Inflammation trigger. The saturated fats in high-fat dairy products promote chronic inflammation, making your prostate more vulnerable to disease. Scientific warning. Studies from Harvard and Mayo Clinic show men who consume high-fat dairy regularly have a higher risk of prostate cancer compared to those who opt for low-fat or plant-based alternatives. How can you make healthier choices? Switch to low-fat dairy. Opt for skim milk, low-fat Greek yogurt, or part-skim cheese instead of full-fat versions. Try plant-based alternatives. Almond, soy, oat, or cashew milk offer calcium without hormone disruption. Watch your portion sizes. Enjoy dairy in moderation rather than making it a daily staple. Boost anti-inflammatory foods. Add turmeric, green tea, and berries to your diet to counteract inflammation. Every sip of milk or bite of cheese affects your hormone balance. By making simple swaps, you can protect your prostate and take charge of your well-being. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to reduce dairy for better health. Now let's move on to another surprising prostate threat. 5. Ultra-processed foods, the silent killer for your prostate. In today's fast-paced world, ultra-processed foods are everywhere. Packaged snacks, frozen meals, instant noodles. They're convenient, but at what cost? Many men don't realize that these foods aren't just bad for overall health. They actively fuel prostate inflammation, disrupt hormones, and increase disease risk. How ultra-processed foods harm your prostate. Inflammation overload. These foods contain trans fats, artificial additives, and excessive salt, all of which promote chronic inflammation, a key driver of prostate problems. Hormonal disruption. Processed foods often contain preservatives and synthetic compounds that interfere with hormone balance, increasing prostate cancer risk. Nutrient deficiency. Unlike whole foods, ultra-processed meals lack essential vitamins and antioxidants that protect prostate cells from damage. Scientific insight. Research from Cleveland Clinic shows that men who consume a diet high in ultra-processed foods are at significantly greater risk for prostate-related conditions. Prostate-friendly alternatives to processed foods. Choose whole foods. Prioritize fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains over processed alternatives. Snack smarter. Swap chips and candy for nuts, berries, or homemade granola. Read ingredient labels. Avoid foods with partially hydrogenated oils or artificial preservatives. Cook at home. Preparing meals yourself reduces exposure to harmful chemicals and additives. Every packaged meal you eat either nourishes or harms your body. By cutting back on ultra-processed foods, you actively protect your prostate and long-term health. Drop a comment if you're ready to ditch processed junk for real, nourishing food. Next up, let's talk about another major prostate health disruptor. 4. Alcohol, a hidden threat to your prostate's longevity. A glass of wine at dinner or a cold beer on a hot day? Harmless, right? But what if I told you excess alcohol could be quietly sabotaging your prostate health? Most people associate alcohol with liver damage, but few realize its impact on hormones, inflammation, and prostate function. How alcohol affects your prostate. Liver overload and hormonal imbalance. The liver regulates testosterone and estrogen, but excess alcohol disrupts this balance, increasing the risk of prostate enlargement, BPH, and cancer. Chronic inflammation. Alcohol fuels systemic inflammation, creating a perfect storm for prostate issues. Dehydration and urinary strain. Alcohol acts as a diuretic, worsening frequent urination and nighttime bathroom trips. Studies from Harvard Health confirm men who drink alcohol excessively face a higher risk of prostate-related disorders, including inflammation and hormone-driven tumor growth. Smarter choices for a healthier prostate. Limit alcohol intake. Stick to moderation. 1 drink per day max for men over 65. 2 drinks per day max for younger men. Switch to healthier alternatives. Try sparkling water with lime, herbal teas, or non-alcoholic mocktails for a refreshing swap. Support your liver. Add cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, kale, and Brussels sprouts to help detoxify excess estrogen. Alcohol might seem like a minor indulgence, but reducing intake can significantly improve prostate health. Drop a bet in the comments if you're ready to cut back for a stronger, healthier future. Up next, let's talk about another surprising prostate risk. 3. Red meat. A risky obsession for your prostate. A sizzling steak or a juicy burger, it's a favorite for many men. But could too much red meat be silently harming your prostate? While protein is essential, research suggests that excessive red meat consumption, especially when cooked at high temperatures, can increase inflammation and prostate risks. Why too much red meat is a prostate concern. Chronic inflammation. Diets high in red meat are linked to increased prostate swelling, making conditions like BPH worse. Hormonal imbalance. Red meat alters testosterone and insulin-like growth factors, IGFs, which may contribute to prostate abnormalities and tumor growth. Cooking danger. Grilling, frying, and charring meat at high temperatures create harmful carcinogens, which may accelerate prostate cell damage. Harvard studies confirm men who consume large amounts of red meat have a higher risk of prostate disease compared to those who opt for leaner proteins. Smart protein swaps for prostate protection. Reduce red meat intake. Enjoy smaller portions and make it an occasional treat, not a daily habit. Opt for leaner protein sources. Skinless poultry, fish, and plant-based proteins, such as tofu, lentils, and quinoa, support prostate health without inflammation. Cook at lower temperatures. Instead of frying or grilling, try baking, steaming, or slow cooking to reduce harmful carcinogens. Balance your meals. Add fiber-rich vegetables and healthy fats, such as avocados and olive oil, to counteract inflammatory effects. You don't need to eliminate red meat completely, but reducing your intake and choosing healthier cooking methods can protect your prostate and long-term vitality. Drop a test in the comments if you're ready to make smarter choices. Now, let's explore another surprising food that could be damaging your prostate. 2. Sugary beverages. The hidden trigger for prostate inflammation. A cold soda on a hot day or a sweet fruit juice in the morning seems harmless, right? Think again. Sugary drinks don't just spike your energy, they silently fuel inflammation, disrupt hormones, and increase your risk of prostate disease. Why are sugary drinks harmful? Blood sugar spikes and inflammation. Sugary drinks cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, triggering chronic inflammation, which weakens prostate health over time. Hormonal imbalance. Excess sugar contributes to insulin resistance, which disrupts testosterone levels and increases prostate cancer risk. Obesity connection. Research from Harvard Health confirms that men who consume sugary drinks regularly have a higher risk of obesity, a major driver of BPH and hormone imbalances. How can you make smarter swaps? Drink more water. Hydration without sugar-induced inflammation. Infuse your water. Add lemon, mint, or cucumber for natural flavor. Choose herbal teas. Green tea, ginger tea, and hibiscus tea have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Eat whole fruits instead of juices. You'll get fiber and nutrients without blood sugar spikes. Every drink you consume affects your body's inflammation levels. Swapping out sugary beverages for healthier alternatives can significantly reduce your prostate risk. Drop a in the comments if you're ready to cut back on sugar for better health. Now, let's look at another major prostate health disruptor. 1. Fried foods. The addictive habit that's harming your prostate. Crispy fries, golden fried chicken, crunchy onion rings. Fried foods are undeniably tempting. But what if I told you they could be quietly damaging your prostate? While they may taste amazing, fried foods are packed with harmful fats and toxins that fuel inflammation, disrupt hormones, and increase prostate disease risk. Why fried foods are a prostate health nightmare. Inflammation overload. Fried foods are loaded with trans fats and oxidized oils, which trigger chronic inflammation, a major cause of prostate enlargement, BPH, and cancer risk. Toxic chemical exposure. High heat frying creates acrylamides and advanced glycation end products, AGEs, harmful compounds linked to cellular damage and prostate dysfunction. Hormonal imbalance. Fried foods negatively impact testosterone levels, further weakening prostate health over time. Cleveland Clinic research confirms regular consumption of fried foods is associated with a higher risk of prostate disease and overall poor metabolic health. Prostate-friendly alternatives to fried foods. Use healthier cooking methods. Bake, air fry, or grill instead of deep frying. Choose healthier oils. Swap vegetable oils for extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil, which contain anti-inflammatory properties. Snack smarter. Replace chips and fried snacks with nuts, seeds, or roasted chickpeas for a crunchy, prostate-friendly alternative. Incorporate fiber-rich foods. Eat leafy greens, berries, and whole grains to counteract inflammation. Every meal choice you make affects your health. Cutting back on fried foods is an easy, powerful way to reduce inflammation and protect your prostate. Drop a tet in the comments if you're ready to swap fried foods for healthier options. Next, let's uncover another hidden prostate danger. Final thoughts. Choose foods that heal, not harm. Every bite you take either supports or harms your prostate health. The foods we've discussed, processed meats, high-fat dairy, sugary drinks, ultra-processed foods, alcohol, red meat, and fried foods, can quietly fuel inflammation, disrupt hormones, and increase prostate disease risk. But here's the good news. You have the power to change this. Small changes, big impact. Swap processed meats for fresh, lean proteins. Reduce high-fat dairy. Ditch sugary drinks. Limit ultra-processed foods. Drink alcohol in moderation. Cut down on red meat. Avoid fried foods. Your prostate health is in your hands. By making small, consistent changes, you can reduce inflammation, improve hormone balance, and safeguard your long-term well-being. Which food are you cutting back on first? Drop a comment below. And if this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe for more expert-backed health tips. Your prostate health matters. Let's take action together.